This video was sponsored by Enhance, NeoWatt, ABRP, Elbilmek, Kempower and EB Hub. Yo, what's up? We are the boy. We just check out from the Airbnb here, heading towards Malmö tonight. So this car, even though it's only 4.77 centimeters, it can still have lots of space. 60-liter front, we fill it to the max. Also in the back here, fill it quite well. Yeah, it's just that during a trip we acquire more items like this freaking balloon. You cannot deflate it and then it has helium in there or hydrogen, I don't know. Hindenburg, okay. But yeah, we have 64% now. And then the plan is to drive to Ionity, Halmstad, top up there at 24%. And then also there is Leos over there. So, okay, wait, huh? What the heck, man? Oh, there is some Stau here. I don't know, is it Baustelle? Okay, so the car wants me to go there. Yeah, I think that sounds good. So skip some of the traffic there. Okay, so I guess I'll just do this and this. Very nice and detailed map. Yeah, I have to show you something new here with this e-tron, which is here. Okay, Isabel is eating a donut. Yeah, okay, good girl. If you see here, new feature, dash cam. Look at this. Wait, it doesn't start every time. What? Okay, I have to do this recording. The problem is that it's static. This thing here. I mean, it records now, but you have to Isabel, that is recording video. Man, the kids are so annoying sometimes. So it only shows a static video, a static thing here, not a live feed, unlike in the Neo. And also it records only the camera here, which is optimal. Neo records every angle, side, back, rear, whatever. But okay, whatever. This is still good enough. Very good that we have dash cam here. And then, even if I don't record it, yeah, you see now that Volvo has moved. But here is still a static view. What the heck? What if I do this? And then this again. Okay, but yeah, even if it's not in recording mode, there are lots of sensors here. You know, this is Deutsche technology. If there will be some event, accident, whatever, it will save the last 30 seconds and pass something here, so we are covered. So yeah, don't worry about that. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's get going. We are now at Ionity, Halmstad. Yeah, it's a bit unusual to come here in the daytime. Yeah, consumption 229 watt-hour per kilometer. You see that the car estimates to be capable of taking 246 kilowatt. Okay, let me show you plug and charge. Do this. Car has been configured. Wait, there. We just plug it in, and then everything goes by itself. You see that it starts communication there, and now it will start charging. Let me get inside. It's kind of busy here. Unfortunately, we need to charge, and we need to share stalls. Not sure how the sharing works. There's an i5. Bad choice of him to choose this stall. He should have chosen the other stall because that was only wow. Okay, never mind. It gets full. Okay, so you get 146 kilowatt. Well, I guess. What? Can you see that? Well, that's it. 150. I guess better than nothing. So the car claims that it's capable of taking 246, but see, this is the real world. When we have traffic and lots of cars, then we can't get full speed. That's why I do my 1,000 kilometer challenge at night. And okay, not in July. Whatever. Do I bother changing stall just to get faster speed? whatever. We'll probably just top up to around 80%. Now we're at 83%, taking only 86 kilowatts. So yeah, I think we charge enough for now. There are plenty of Ionities on the route anyway. But yeah, so we want some lunch now. It's 2 in the afternoon. So I see here, Leo's Lekeland is there, just a couple hundred meters away. We have Max Burger somewhere here. Wait, where's it again? What? Why did he not show up? Okay, let me search for restaurants then. Where the heck? Seems like Max is not qualified. Oh no, it's here. I forgot, it's further down here. Max Burger. But you see here, it is super busy. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, but then I saw something slightly closer. Mr. York. It's rated higher. What is this? Never tried before. Maybe we should check it out. Let's see. 25 minutes. Yeah, that's longer than I expected, because we had to share power. So ideally, if it was not sharing, we'll probably do this in around 20 minutes only. So you can see the charging curve here. This car is capable of charging. Wait, can you see anything? There, kinda. It's capable of charging way faster, but for some reason, it's not going that schnell. Okay, anyway, let's go. Oh, Mr. York is just some outdoor shed. Okay, we need to sit inside where it's air conditioned. So I guess we'll go to Max Burger then. Food done. Now we found a place in the shade, and then it's time for the kids to play at Leo's. Yeah. Right. I wonder how many Leos we have visited now. Possibly 10. All over Norway, Sweden and Denmark. Yeah, the kids, they love Leos. Yeah, Isabella, chop Leos, man. Chop Leos, man. Yeah, okay, she wants to go here. Okay, let's go. Yes. We don't have the jungle race anymore, but that's fine. It was overpriced. Like, the price you pay for it versus what you can earn is, okay, not worth it. Oh yeah, okay. Now, some quality time with the kids. The secret to traveling more than 300 kilometers one day is to add in Leo stop. But yeah, with the kids we cannot hammer 1,000 kilometers. Maybe 500 till nerd. Well, it was a good almost 2 hour of session over here. It feels like a light gym session. Okay, before we start, we have to drive select. It always resets to balance. I want comfort. Yeah, and also here, press this button here, and then disable this. Yes, this is also nice in the newer software. Okay, so now we still have 83%. We need to drive 145 kilometers. Now it's 6 in the evening. Shouldn't be too much traffic yet anymore. Yeah, all those annoying campers and left lane campers are hopefully gone from the main road, right? So yeah, I might want to top up also briefly on the way. We're staying at Malmö tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna go to zoo, Copenhagen. Oh, what the heck? What was this? Oh. Yeah, Copenhagen Zoo. That's nice. We went there last year, so it was a good experience. So, it's still kind of traffic. Okay. Yeah, man. Today traffic was flowing at only around 100 kilometers per hour in the 110, 120 zone. Welcome to July traffic. Welcome to Malmö. Yeah, the kids just woke up, they passed off second time. Wait, how do I see the stats here? View. Dude, this is annoying. This is like the Chinese cars. As long as one door is open. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, 250 watt-hour per kilometer. Here is since yes home, a couple of days ago, 236. There's some idling going on here also, so the real consumption is more like 225 maybe. Actually, this car is underreported by 1.5%, so maybe around 220 watt-hour per kilometer. That ain't too bad in it. Still have 46%, don't have to charge yet. Just have to go over there to some Thai restaurant and order some food, and then we'll see. Yeah, very convenient. We look at the sign here. I've added the car in Easy Park, and then in Göteborg, use the Göteborg app for parking. But here we see, yeah, P-avgift, taxa B, so that's zone B. Yeah, you have to pay, no problemo. So we just do that. Very convenient that Easy Park works across many European countries. The only minus is that they take a little fee. It's like a couple of percent, I don't remember. It's like when you're roaming with plug surfing. Well, actually they take way higher percent fee. It's not too hot over here, Malmö. This is the first time I come here in a long time. I came to Malmö many years ago just to charge a Kia e-Niro back then. Alright, I found this close to the Airbnb we're staying at, Taste of Thailand. It's supposed to be, I mean, it looks good. They have somtam, so that should be Thai people making it. Oh. Hey, wifey, look here. Yeah, I think we found the right place. Okay, we ordered the food here. Man, yeah, these are Thai people. Lots of delicious food. And now we're just sitting outside, waiting. It's nice and chilling. And it's very interesting for Axel. He's looking at the bus and motorcycles, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Seems like he likes noisy bikes. That's not good. Alright, now we just drive a couple of minutes. It's supposed to be fairly centralized in here. Again, this was the best option I could find. It's crazy, man. In middle of July, everywhere we try to search for Airbnb, we kind of need the whole place, not just one room, right? It costs around 150 to 200 euros per night or higher, yes. So I don't remember here. I think this was a little bit over 100 euros per night. I was like, okay. No, it was more like 130, 140 euros. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I forgot we are staying at a house today. This is the way I prefer it. Airbnb can be downstairs, doesn't matter, as long as it's not too hot. And then parking right in front, so I can just load in all the luggage. So I can show that we are taking in the fridge and some stuff now. And then here, in the Q6 e-tron, we have a nice space under here. We have the Bang & Olufsen subwoofer here takes up some space, but you see we have some wipes, we have some drinks. These drinks, they don't need to be refrigerated yet. We brought diapers from Norway, also bought some extra toilet paper just in case. So everything fits just fine in here. Yeah, there you go. I have to organize all the stuff we have. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. And well, I don't think we need anything in the front. No, okay. No, I think I'll leave it there. There are some toys here. I can show. Yeah, we have some toys here, and I organized so that more of my clothes are here. We don't need these yet. My Stormbag jacket and the long pants. So. But I think here, and they don't need it yet. They have other things they can play with. So, well, it's a fairly nice place. Nice little oasis here, along with all the other high-rise building, but somewhat busy road over there. So hopefully we don't hear that during the night, right? There seems to be many noisy fossil motorcycles here. Okay, room inspection. We have a dining table here. It's not that high, probably less than 2 meters, but that's fine for us small Asians. We have a bedroom here, separate beds. Isabel, you want to sleep here? Okay, but you need to sleep with daddy. Okay, no, that's for mommy, yes. Then sofa, TV, just what we need. Nice refurbished kitchen, microwave oven, induction plate, we don't need it. Just bring this inside, very convenient to just have all the food here. Yeah. So, Isabel, check out daddy. Oh, you cutie. Yeah. And then fridge and bathroom here. Kind of tight, but I mean it works nice and clean. Yeah, she said that the whole set is clean. I was like, wow, this is really nice and clean. No maggots here.
Daddy, anh nhớ rong táo còn cay.
Anhนั่งรองเท้าของโฮสต์เนี่ยที่นี่นะ Okay, anyway, wifey said that the food was really good. Let me see. Look at this pork with sticky rice. อันนี้หมูเนี่ยนะชื่ออะไรนะ
หมูแดดเดียว
หมูแดดเดียว and then ลาบเผ็ดขนาด that was less spicy even ลาบ and then we also have some ตำส้ม so I'll leave this for the kids. It's supposed to be really good, and then I will have this. Let me try ตำส้ม or papaya salad.
อร่อยไหม
No. It's okay, but it lacks the punch. Yeah, it needs to be more sour and maybe a little bit more. Well, let's see here. Okay, just needs a little bit more taste. It's a bit bland, but I mean it's okay. Just wanted something different. Well, just work for me.